Have you ever met someone and they said, I am a best-selling author? And then you ask them, how much money have you made from your book? And they say, zero. They say, little or none. They hang their head and they are embarrassed because they are a broke bestseller. Now, my friend, you don't have to live that way and you don't have to be that person. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a return on your investment and how you can launch a 99-cent ebook and turn that 99-cent ebook into $1 million plus brand. That is exactly what I've done. And I'm going to be sharing with you how I've helped many, many, many other writers along this path to writing, releasing a book, becoming a bestseller, and then moving forward to build their brand and grow their business. That's what this video is going to help you do. Now, my friend, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. On the last video, I said I'm going to share my screen, and it was all dark and black, and you didn't see anything. But this time, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. Now, what I want you to do is look at what's on the screen here. I might make it a little bigger. Let me see if I can do that. I might make it a little bigger. Let's see if I can make it a little bigger. One more time. Okay, this is pretty big right here. So I want you to stay with me right here. I'm going to show you the building blocks to going from bestseller to book, brand, business, bank. Okay, I'm going to give you the building block from going to book, brand, business, bank. The problem is a lot of people get started, but they don't punch it out all the way to the finish line. Let's get started. Now, I'm going to read this because I want you to really get this down. Bestseller building blocks, return on investment roadmap, six-figure book, brand, business blueprint. Now, many people write and they want to start a business. They want to take their existing business to another level. However, they don't know where to start, how to start, or whom to consult. So they pay a lot of money for subpar coaching. They pay a lot of money to somebody that called themselves a publisher, somebody that says, I can help you get your book published, somebody who they may have published one or two books themselves, but they haven't gotten the experience of writing and publishing books so they can help you get paid and not played. But to pay a lot of money to subpar coaching for someone who has limited experience, who has no credential, who lacks a proven record to getting clients results, and who may have never invested in their own business or personal development growth. One of the things about hiring somebody to be your book coach is oftentimes it's good to know what have they done for themselves, what have they done for others, and so forth, right? All right, let's keep going. I'm talking to you now how not to be a broke bestseller, how to get a return on your investment, and how to get paid and not played. Now, one of the best ways to start or elevate a business is to create, publish, and market your book. Becoming a best-selling author provides a transformational foundation, got it? That open doors to unlimited entrepreneurial possibilities. There it is right there. That bestseller status should be your business identity. It's not necessarily it's your business identity. It's who you are. And when you get that title, then you got to believe like that title, right? Becoming a bestseller author provides a transformational foundation that opens the doors to unlimited possibilities. Let's keep going. Therefore, the smartest things a purpose-driven individual can do are to believe in the power of their message, share that message via a best-selling book, and then use that book to build a brand, grow a business, and produce multiple streams of income. Got it? Multiple streams of income. Your book is the lead domino to your business. Now, in this age of AI, it is so important that you understand how important your story is. Your story is what's going to make you a category of one, a competitor of no one. It's your story that's going to cause you to stand out. And it's your story that AI can't duplicate. It's your story that AI maybe it can imitate, but it can't duplicate it, right? Your story is important. And one of the best ways to protect it is to put it in a book. And when you put it in a book and then you publish the book, it's copyrighted. Then you want to go a little further, copyright.gov, and register your copyright for your book. All right, let's go. Presented below is a chart that indicates numerous business possibilities for an author who has achieved bestseller status. I want you to look at this chart now, okay? Now, I've had so many people, they'll get on a call with me and they'll screenshot the call and they'll screenshot this slide and then they like, shame on you. If you're going to copy somebody's screen, ask for permission. Always ask for permission and not just copying people's screens. It makes you look real cheap. All right. Now, when you release this book, one of the first things you want to do is you want to grab this bestseller status title right here. You want to be a bestseller. And when you become a bestseller, it gives credibility. It gives authority. It puts you on a different level. Now, why do people launch 99-cent ebooks? Because they want to get the credibility. They want everybody to buy their book on launch day. They want their book to go to the top of the chart. So you ask people to just grab a copy of your resource that you just published, quote unquote, your book, call it a resource, and it'll be a whole lot better than saying, buy my book, buy my book. Okay. Get your copy of this resource. Plus, it'll help you think and talk better when you begin to look at your book as a resource, as opposed to just my book, my book. It's a resource for others. You may be a subject of your book, but your audience is the verb. You might want to write that down. You may be the subject of your book, but your audience is the verb. So you write an ebook and you put it out for 99 cents, right? If you sold 300 copies, that's only $300. That'll get you a steak dinner and a drink or two or something, right? That's not going to do very much for you, okay? The money is not all right there. Right here, at this level right here, you want the credibility of bestseller. That's why you launched the book as an ebook to get the bestseller. And then after you launch the book as an ebook, and why you don't launch as a paperback? Because you want to sell the paperback at a higher price, and most people will give you 99 cents, but you might have a little trouble getting 100 of them to give you $20 right off the bat if you don't have a big audience. But you'll come back with your paperback book. And then look, if you sell 500 paperback books at $20, that's $10,000. Now that's a nice piece of change that'll pay the mortgage for a couple of months or so. But then guess what? That's still not the big money. But this is a possibility. You can sell books, number one. Number two, you can create an online course. There it is. Put 30 people in a course at $2,000. You got yourself $60,000. There it is right there, all day, every day. You see right there? There it is. So you might want to consider, when you create a book, put it to a course. And when you put your book to a course, then you want to get advertisement. You want to get people to know about your course. And when you put your book out there and it become a bestseller, that is your brand. That is your identity. It's a great time to tee up the ball for all that you're going to be, because when you announce yourself to the world and to the globe as an international best-selling author, that's the way you want to be perceived and taken. So you go from bestseller to paperback book to coaching, and from coaching, creating courses, and from courses, you can do a TEDx speech, or you can do group coaching. Now look at this, group coaching, $5,000. If you did a group coaching call, a group coaching program, and put people in for $5,000, you put 30 people in there, that's $150,000. All of this is things I've done in my business, and I'm just showing you to help you get started so you get your mind right on writing and publishing a book the right way. If you write your book right the first time, it'll work for you for a lifetime. But if you write it wrong, you're just gonna be stuck like Chuck. You're gonna be stuck, okay? And guess what? If you write it wrong, the most expensive thing you'll ever pay is attention to the wrong people. Now, listen, it's hard to charge somebody at a level you hadn't invested. So if you want to talk about $2,000, $5,000, $25,000, then you're going to want to have invested that yourself before you try to charge somebody else that. Ain't never been there, can't tell going there how to get there. So a mastermind group, if you did a mastermind group at $25,000, you pay, if 30 people in that group, that's $750,000. Folks, that's some real money right there, wouldn't you say? All right. So those are some numbers that you can roll out and accomplish from a best-selling book. Now, look at this. If you did 12 speaking engagements at $5,000, but you got to get your head right. You got to get your mind right. You can't be thinking like a broke bestseller. You want to be a real bestseller. You want to be a bestseller who has an identity of bestseller. And you want to begin to create courses, do group coaching, mastermind coaching, speaking engagements, and you might even want to go do some corporate gigs. Okay. I recently got a corporate job, not a job, but I got a corporate event where I went and spoke to about 6 or 7 companies, and they paid me real good, for those speaking engagements. All right. And look at this. If you get 25 corporate speaking engagements, 6 at 25,000, that's $150,000. And when you put these numbers together, my friend, that is the blueprint to $1 million right there. That's the blueprint of $1 million. Ebook, course, group coaching, mastermind coaching, speaking engagement, corporate consulting engagements, or, TEDx speaker. That's how these are the building blocks to getting a return on your investment. The 6-figure book brand business blueprint. I'm Dr. Fred Jones. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen, and that's the math. That's the math right there. That's the math. Okay, stop sharing the screen, and I just wanted to, if this has been valuable to you, put your comments in the comment box. I wanted to paint a big picture for you so that you can see how far your book can go when you do it right the first time. You want to put that book out there so that you can write the book, build a brand, and start your six-figure business even before you walk away from your day job, before you retire. All of this is possible. I'll be back with more videos and more training. If there's a particular subject that you would love for me to talk about, put it in the comment box. Leave me a note in the comment box or on the feed of this video, and I'll be more than glad to come in and do a video to support and help you write a book, build a brand, and start or grow your business. I'm Dr. Fred Jones. The most expensive thing you'll ever pay is attention to the wrong people.